We all have a dark side. Some of us are just better at hiding it than others. Dark psychology is not just a tool of villains in movies. It's practiced by the person sitting next to you. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot the subtle techniques of dark psychology that are hidden in plain sight. Dark psychology is the study of the human mind as it relates to antisocial, criminal, and violent behavior. It is a relatively new field of study, but it has already shed light on some of the darkest aspects of human nature. There are many different types of dark psychology, but some of the most common include narcissism. Narcissism is a personality disorder characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. Machiavellianism. Machiavellianism is a personality trait characterized by cunning, deceit, and manipulation. Psychopathy. Psychopathy is a personality disorder characterized by a lack of empathy, remorse, and impulse control. Sadism. Sadism is a sexual disorder characterized by the infliction of pain on others. What are the dangers of dark psychology? Dark psychology can be dangerous because it can lead to harmful and destructive behavior. People with dark personality traits are more likely to engage in criminal activity, violence, and abuse. They are also more likely to be manipulative, exploitative, and lacking in empathy. Why is this important, you may ask? Well, understanding dark psychology can help us recognize these tactics in our daily lives, whether in personal relationships, the workplace, or even in the media we consume. So let's break it down. First off, let's talk about manipulation. You've likely encountered it without even realizing. Manipulation can be as simple as someone trying to influence your decisions in subtle ways. Think about a friend who always manages to get their way, or ads that make you buy things you didn't even know you needed. It's all around us. But how does it work? Manipulators often use emotional leverage. They find your weak spots and play on your emotions, whether it's guilt, sympathy, or love. Now, onto coercion. This is a step beyond manipulation where there's a threat, albeit sometimes very subtly. Imagine being told, if you don't do this, you'll regret it. That's coercion. It's about removing your freedom of choice in the matter. Deception is another key pillar of dark psychology. Ever been lied to in a way that you didn't figure out until much later? Deception involves creating a belief or narrative that leads you away from the truth. It's the art of misleading. So why are some people drawn to using dark psychology? It often comes down to power and control. Understanding human behavior gives them an edge. They can predict reactions and manipulate situations to their advantage. But it's not all doom and gloom. By understanding these tactics, we can learn to spot them. Think of it as developing a mental self-defense strategy. Let's dive into some examples. Remember, knowledge is power. Consider a workplace scenario where a colleague takes credit for your work. Understanding their motive and tactics can help you navigate the situation effectively without falling victim to their games. Or consider online scams. They often rely heavily on manipulation and deception. Knowing the signs can protect you from falling prey to these digital predators. Now, how can we protect ourselves and others from the darker aspects of psychology? Awareness is the first step. Educate yourself about these tactics. Learn to recognize the signs, and communication is key. Talk about your experiences and listen to others. Sharing knowledge is a powerful way to combat the misuse of dark psychology. Engage in critical thinking. Don't take information at face value. Question motives and consider the source of your information. And lastly, trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. It's a reminder that the human mind is a complex and sometimes mysterious force. But armed with knowledge and awareness, we can navigate this dark side with confidence.